some shit that you can't keep in.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay. So fuck me. All right. So let's go over this ADCC and CGI stuff.
All right, cool.
Steven, we brought you in as an expert.
Yes.
You're the expert.
Happy to be back.
Okay, good.
I'm not much of an expert.
No, you're the expert.
Okay.
All right. You're gonna be the expert.
Should have brought my lab coat.
That would have been good, actually.
Yeah, right?
It would have been good.
That would have been sick.
All right.
So,
First of all, how are you, bro?
I'm good, man.
I don't want to start off not asking you how you
I'm
are.
good. Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good. Thankfully, everything's good. Feeling good. Finally not feeling so beat up.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
That's good, dude.
Yeah, that was like a little stretch. I was kind of beat up, but...
Kind of beat up?
Yeah.
Was it the knee?
No. No, it was like different things. Just like little nagging injuries.
Oh, okay.
Nothing too serious.
That's good, man. So training's good. Everybody's good. Family good.
Yeah. Everybody's good, man.
Yeah?
Thankfully. Yeah. Everybody's chilling.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
All right. So...
And you?
Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
I was waiting for that.
I figured nobody asked you.
Nobody asked me how I'm feeling. Maybe I'm not feeling too good.
No, I know.
I'm feeling good. I'm good. Everything's good.
Good, bro.
Everything's good. We're inside now, air conditioning. I'm not complaining. So,
Yeah, that's a big upgrade.
dude, you know, one time that we had one of the episodes, I don't know if it was a laptop, but the laptop fried of how hot it was outside. It was a Daniel
Ooh.
Perez one.
Yeah.
And we had to bring it inside.
Yeah. I actually saw that one, and I was wondering why you guys had done it like 3 times.
How did you know it was 3 times?
Because you said it on the podcast.
Oh, shit.
Like it was like right in the beginning or something like that.
Yeah. We had to start it 3
Yeah.
times, and it was always like 15 minutes in, and we had to redo those 15 minutes.
Right.
I felt so bad, but he's such a nice guy. It was perfect.
Yeah,
It was
Danny's
perfect.
awesome.
Yeah, he's awesome. All right. So the reason we're having this whole conversation is to discuss the ADCC, CGI, just the current status of the sport, and kind of get like other people's opinions or your opinion on, and my opinion a little bit on what's going on, right?
Yeah.
So first thing that happened, CGI. When did you find out that CGI was like not bullshit and Craig Jones talking shit? I thought it was. I believed it when he went on Joe Rogan.
So I actually believed it when the Tackets switched over.
Was that before Joe Rogan?
Yeah. That
Okay,
was
then
that was a bit before. I didn't think it was real, and then 2 legit guys that just went through ADCC trials, one put in all that work, decided to do CGI, and I was like, all right, this is probably a
that was
serious
probably
thing.
the biggest pull, bro.
Yeah.
Those 2.
Yeah.
At least at the beginning, they probably did that domino effect of like getting other people to come in.
Yeah, because I think like us, all of the other competitors were like, oh, okay, so this is probably for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's $1 million, which we've never seen in the sport. On top of that, it's Craig Jones. So
Yeah.
he loves trolling people.
Dude, that's
So
the
you never
strongest
actually
troll in the
know.
world.
Yeah, you never actually know if he's being serious about it. But once the Tackett brothers joined, I was like, all right, this is kind of serious.
Which is dope, dude. We were talking about it a little bit over the phone
Yeah.
when we were deciding to do this.
Yeah.
And a lot of things that we talked about were legit things that were good reasoning for him to do it. Like the Abu Dhabi, are they overspending? Are they, because they're obviously going to a larger stadium, right?
Yeah.
They're going to T-Mobile Arena.
Yeah.
And that's always going to cost more, and they can't up the pay to, pay their athletes.
Yeah, I mean...
Also, just to give them the benefit of the doubt, we don't know what their costs are. We don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this is all speculation, right? Like, we're just kind of throwing ideas out in the air. But I do agree with Craig in the sense that he said you should have just kept it at the same spot.
Yeah, man.
Kept that extra money that you had made or that you could have made from this event.
Right.
And then fed the athletes.
Yeah.
Like these guys are...
And
actually putting in the time and
like
work.
10 grand that they started Abu Dhabi when they started. That's what they were paying.
Yeah.
Right? Since the first one, it's been 10 grand.
Yeah, man.
To win.
And at this point, even IBJJF, they have the Grand Prix, which is like an 8-man bracket, and they're paying like $40K.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was that much.
I mean, they'll do it every once in a while.
Yeah, but still, it's good.
It's more often than every 2 years.
Yeah, that's.
So imagine. I mean, you have 2 years to rack up some money and then put it towards the athletes. And I mean, I'm not trying to like shit on ADCC. Obviously,
I mean, it has
it's legit.
Yeah, it has its like.
It has its place in the sport and in the history, but
right, it's
like
prestige.
all things, I think in order for there to be like the growth in the sport, there has to be some sort of thing to challenge the best event.
Yeah, and I think that the way that he did it was smart because he said on one of the podcasts or somewhere in an interview that he was going to do it every year, right?
Yeah.
So just to introduce it, I think it was probably the best strategy to do it. You know what I mean? To do it head to head with ADCC.
Yeah.
Now, if he continues to do it head to head with ADCC, I think it's probably doing more of a detriment than it would be something positive. You know what I mean? Because I think that you should create that ability for the athletes to, one, have the prestige of going to ADCC and winning that tournament and competing, and all that talent being competing in ADCC,
right?
And also give them the opportunity to, you know, compete in this CGI. Allow them to have those avenues to compete.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that having it on the same day every year would be an issue.
Right. That's what I mean.
But I mean, I doubt he's gonna do that every single year. I think this year was just more so to make a point.
Yeah.
You know,
which is
to try to get absolutely, to try to get the athletes to come together and say, hey, look, this is more important than the history books right now, because if we don't fight for ourselves, then the promoters are just going to continue to do what they have been doing. Again, not specific to ADCC, but all promotions.
Right.
Because a lot of times they make a lot more money than they pay the athletes.
Yeah.
Some people will use the fact that it's a big card, like who's number one.
Yeah.
And they sometimes won't even pay the athletes that much to get on there. Because as far as like an underground guy that's coming up, I'm getting on who's number one. It's like better for them to have someone that is coming up that they don't have to really pay, because I'm willing to do it for free. Right. For the exposure.
Right.
They don't have to pay someone.
Right. Especially when you're
a couple grand.
Yeah. If you're starting out that you're eager to get your name out there, and that.
Right. And so there's that part of it.
And there are tournaments that take advantage of that.
Yeah.
I think that's been pretty much the norm, man. Like a lot of these athletes are hungry, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They want to make money. And I think that the only thing that worries me about CJI is that, CJI is that this funding, we don't know how they're getting this funding. So he's getting his funding from a friend, supposedly, right?
Yeah.
And he's getting this $1 million or the amount of money it is to run the event and to pay the athletes. He's getting X amount, right? How are we sure that he's going to continue to get this X amount? He has to turn some sort of profit off of this in order to continue running operations, I'm assuming, right?
I mean,
so it's like setting a precedent that won't continue.
I mean, it depends, because I mean, you would know this more than I would, but
don't assume that.
Well, yes, I think you would, being that they're running everything based off of charity.
Yeah.
That person, wherever they are, maybe they have businesses here in America.
Right.
They could be getting
like
write-offs. Yeah.
It could be.
Any sort of like tax write-off or something like that. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
But that could be something where it's like, oh, I don't mind doing that because it's a non-for-profit event. Yeah. So,
but even for non-for-profit, they can use some of the revenue, I guess, too. I don't know this. Yeah. Don't quote me, but I think they could use some of the revenue in order to run operations and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because they're selling tickets.
Yeah.
And they're doing it in the same place that ADCC was before, right?
Yes.
So they're going to be able to make a profit off that.
I think it's the Thomas and Mack Center or something.
I think so, something like that.
Yeah. I also heard that whatever they make in ticket sales is supposed to go to a specific charity. It might be Tap Cancer Out or something like that.
Yeah.
The guy who used to run Kasai is going to match that.
Oh, shit.
And then they have another anonymous donor who will also match that.
Fuck. Dude, but if they're not making any money off operations, that means that they have to get this format of donation has to continue into perpetuity, or how long they decide to do it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how they're doing it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the weird part, because you know that the money is coming from an anonymous source, but you don't know where the extra income is coming in. I mean, I would imagine it'd be from the same place, but at what point does he say, okay, like, you have enough?
Well, maybe they have plans that don't include donorship in the future. Maybe they're just doing this one for the first one, and after that, it's to normal operations. I don't know.
So I heard that a clothing brand, or like a rash guard brand, is going to sponsor them and pay for what they call the alley.
Okay.
That's what I had heard.
What's the alley?
The alley is basically like the pit from Karate Kama.
Oh yeah. I see they're doing like something similar.
Yeah. So
they call it the alley.
Yeah, they called it the alley.
Okay.
And it's gonna be like 30 by 40.
Okay.
Supposedly.
That's dope. I like the pit for grappling. I think it's dope.
The second that I saw it, I was actually watching an event with my dad.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is gonna change jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Like I know they're using it for karate.
Yeah.
But this is gonna change jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's cool. It keeps the fighters engaged.
Yeah.
But the good thing about this CGI development or whatever is that these athletes are getting paid, which is what we wanted. Everybody wants that's in the sport wants athletes to get paid and they want the viewership. Bad thing is that some of the athletes are going to stay ADCC. We're probably not going to see good we're going to see good matchups in both, I think. But some of the athletes that left, we're not going to see the ones that we wanted to see.
Right. Well, the good thing is, like you said, everybody's getting paid. So there's been like speculation that people are getting paid under the table to not leave ADCC. Some people upwards of
Steven
6
with
figures.
The tea with the cheese man.
I mean, it's not me. Craig Jones is the one that's giving all this up.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's up to 6 figures, secret like cash out.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd stay.
You'd stay, you know, because even if
you lose,
you're still getting, I don't know. Let's say it's not 6 figures. Let's say it's $50K.
Right.
Still more than the winner, and you're guaranteed more than what you would get paid if you were to switch over.
Right. Yeah.
And you're still good with someone like Mo.
Yeah. Which has,
so,
he has that strong, he has like the Sheik behind him. He has a bunch of shit behind him, which is like all those resources in the long run is pretty good to have.
Right. I'm sure that there's like maybe 3 people that are getting the 6 figures, if anybody is, which is like Gordon, Marigali, maybe Mika, Giancarlo, potentially.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, who knows? Again,
so which one are you more excited to see, though? Are you more excited to see the ADCC?
It's tough.
Which one are you going to watch live? And then which one are you going to watch reruns on?
Oh, I'm watching both live.
Okay. Let me restructure that question. Let's say, which one, if you could only watch one, which one would you watch live? That's a toughie, bro.
I would okay. So really the only day that like really matters is Saturday, because CJI is Friday, Saturday, and then ADCC is Saturday, Sunday. So Saturday is the day where both of them are going to be running at the same time.
Right.
I'm probably going to be watching more of CJI.
Right, because they're in the finals.
Because they're in the finals and there's more at stake.
Yeah.
As far as ADCC, I can still watch the finals on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there could be some upsets, but I think I have a good idea as to like who's gonna probably make Final Four.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Especially with the brackets now.
Yeah.
Before it was more of a toss up. I think
I have to see the brackets. I haven't seen the brackets in a minute.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the brackets though.
I would say the one that's stayed pretty stacked is 66 kg for ADCC.
Not a lot of people left from that category, but I mean it's under 80, dude.
Right. So I think that's like 175.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys are cutting down to like 45.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Not a lot of people would. I mean, it makes sense if you're in the lower weight classes and you're gonna fight. Let's say you fight usually at 66 kilos, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be fighting somebody that's 79 kilos.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's a fucking lot of. That's a big difference, dude.
Yeah, and a lot of those guys were walking around at like 230 not too long ago. So that's pretty intense.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy to come down that much and then potentially go against someone that would be walking around at maybe 165.
Yeah.
Because those guys are small.
Yeah. So I mean, if I was gonna do it, I'd probably watch. I'm really into the CGI because of the way that it's structured. I like that there's kind of no weight classes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That makes it very interesting.
Yeah.
And I like the pit idea.
Yeah.
And it's something new. I'm impulsive. Like if it's something new, I'm jumping on it, bro. Like I want to see it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's big, man. I think it's really trying to push the sport in a direction that we all want to see. You know, I think even some of the athletes at ADCC really want this. You know, they want it to succeed. They just are probably a little bit more.
Let's see how many of them, if they do it next year, that did ADCC are gonna. There's gonna be so many people are gonna do it next year. If you decide to do it next year, everyone's gonna do it.
I mean, at that point, it's fair game. You know.
Yeah. So let's look at the brackets for CGI. Or you want to do ACC first?
Either or.
All right. Move this. That's what, over?
This is over.
So
We can do under.
Yeah, let's do under. Andy Varela, bro. Did he get an invite for ADCC at the last minute, right?
Yeah, he did.
Fucking Andy Varela. I love that guy. Andrew Tackett, Joseph Chen. Damn, bro, that's stacked.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
This guy's under 80? Barbosa? Look at Barbosa?
He is for this event. For $1 million, he will be.
Fuck, dude.
But he actually he fought MMA.
Yeah.
And I think he fights at like 170.
Oh, okay.
So he'll be able to make the cut.
Dude, that guy's
And
huge.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to be the same as ADCC in the sense that ADCC previously you had to cut all 3 days.
Yeah.
So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Right.
I think CJI, you just have to weigh in and then that's it.
Yeah, so that first day
So
is
these
gonna
guys
be,
could potentially be
is it gonna be same
190,
day
200.
weigh-ins? Do you know if it's the same day weigh-ins?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
If it's the day before, then fucking it doesn't matter.
Yeah. These guys could be huge.
Yeah, so the smaller guys on the spectrum are Rotolo. The
Yeah,
Rotolo brothers are
probably.
smaller ones. And then Nicky Ryan, he's kind of Joseph
He's
Chen.
probably around there,
Joseph
like
Chen.
walking around right now.
Yeah, and then Joseph Chen.
Yeah.
So we could potentially see a rematch between the Joseph Chen and was it Ty Rotolo? I think it was
Yeah,
Ty, right?
Ty. That was a really good match.
Did
actually.
you like it?
Yeah.
You liked it?
Yeah, I thought it was really technical.
Yeah, it was really technical. But it was kind of like, I think Ty won, but I didn't see, in my opinion, like it was a dominant performance of Ty.
No, it definitely wasn't. I mean, he gave him the hardest victory that he's had
Yeah,
for a long time.
which says a lot.
I mean, maybe Marigali, but Marigali's like
Dude,
50
but-
pounds heavier.
Yeah, he's huge. He's huge.
Especially at ADCC. So, I mean, ever since that match with Marigali, that was the hardest he's ever had to fight someone.
Yeah, Janzo Savage, bro.
Yeah, man. He
That's
came out of nowhere.
That's such a good division, I guess you would call it, or such a good bracket of people.
Yeah.
So, oh, Kenta's in there too. I didn't even
Yeah.
know. Oh, this mom.
Kenta's a really good wrestler.
Yeah, and he got big hands. It's good too. So who do you think is gonna come out? Like I think, man, Tackett's there. Varela. I think Joseph Chen is good, but man, who do you think is gonna come out? I think that,
Okay, so let's go over the bracket.
do we have the bracket? Is there a bracket or is this just the?
Or I'm sorry, the names.
Okay.
Like, the names are Andrew Tackett, Andy Varela, Owen O'Flanagan, Jason Nolf, Joseph Chen, Cade Rotolo, Levi Jones-Leary,
Yeah.
Lucas Barbosa, Mateo Zanice, Nicky Ryan, Renato Canuto, Roberto Jimenez, Tommy Langacker, Ty Rotolo, Majid Hage, and Kenta Iwamoto.
And then which one of those were invited from ADCC? Nicky Ryan. Nicky Ryan got an invite.
Yeah.
I think Varela got an invite.
Yeah.
Tackett won the trials. So did Chen.
O'Flanagan was an invite.
Okay. But was he an invite after people transferred? I don't remember.
Out of
Yeah, once there was a transfer over from CGI.
no, so he was automatic because he got 4th place at
Okay.
ADCC, so
Okay.
he didn't even have to do trials. So yeah, he was automatic. He switched over. Mateus Denise, I'm sure, was an invite because he's a previous champion. Barbosa was 2nd place last time,
Yeah.
so he got an invite.
Right. Damn, your recall is on point, bro. I'm here trying to remember names.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of these people had that invite from ADCC already.
I think Canuto too. Roberto Jimenez, Tommy Langacker.
Yeah. A lot of them already had the invite.
Yeah.
All right. So how do you think this is gonna play out? What do you think Final Four is gonna look like? Or let's go 8, right?
Yeah, we could do 8.
Let's do 8.
So it's tough to say because it's really gonna depend on how the brackets are set up.
Right.
Because if someone like Jason Nolf goes against Ono Flanagan,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be a tough day
Yeah.
because he's not gonna wrestle very much.
Who's not gonna wrestle very much?
O'Flanagan.
Okay.
And he's like a leg lock specialist, which probably plays against Jason Nolf. I mean, he's been training with Isaac Michelle.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that he's helped him a lot. But I mean, you can't. 2 or 3 months of leg lock defense
It's
isn't
not
enough
gonna, for Flanagan.
for years of leg locks. So I would say final 8.
Right.
Probably,
Depending on like taking out the whatever the bracket setup, which is a huge variable in this what if, right?
yeah. So I think final 8.
I think that Attack it's gonna make final 8.
I would say Tackett. I would say Joseph Chen.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the 2 Rotolos. I would love to see Nicky Ryan.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he could potentially win the whole thing. It just depends on what kind of Nicky comes.
Yeah, if he comes out the way that he came out against JT.
Yeah.
And the last, I don't know who's number 1.
Yeah.
If he comes out with that mentality, I think it's a mental thing with him.
Yeah.
I think it's a mentality, like the way that he performed that other ADCC kind of cast out, and I think he admitted to it as well.
Yeah.
That he wasn't mentally there for the ADCC.
He tore his ACL
a week
really? Before.
Okay, maybe that's why. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I mean, he was gassed. He was
but
gassed
if you
like
have a torn
halfway through.
ACL, you're doing double the work.
Yeah.
Bro. It's like having a flat tire.
It was a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking work.
Barbosa has to be in there. So 2 more. I mean,
you got Barbosa going in the final 8?
Final 8, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's game. He'll play the tactics game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's big. He's bigger than a lot of these guys.
Yeah, dude, he's huge.
So just on that strength alone,
I thought he was going in over 80 kilos.
No,
it's crazy.
And Flanagan, that's I think 7.
I got Varela going in the final 8.
You think so?
I think so, man. I think he's gonna get into final 8. What did he get in trials? He got 2nd, right?
He got.
I think.
I think so.
Can you check what under Varela how he did in trials?
I think he got 2nd at trials. Actually.
Or did he or like I think he got 2nd. No, because they invite 2nd, don't they?
No, not always. Sometimes they'll make you a reserve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Andy Varela ADCC trials results. I think it is. Yeah, I think Varela's gonna come in. That's me, and also I like how he fights. Like I like how he grapples. He's a very exciting fighter.
Actually, Joseph Chen and Andy Varela had a match the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Joseph beat him.
Really?
It was main character jiu-jitsu.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was like 15-minute match or something like that. Yeah.
Submission only?
Yeah, I mean there was a judge's decision at the end.
Was it close? In your opinion, was it close?
Not really.
What did it look like? What was it? Because I didn't see it. Was it like a?
It was a lot of wrestling.
Really?
Yeah, but when it got to the ground, like Joseph definitely looked like he was better.
Okay. So was Varela dominating the exchanges on wrestling?
Not even, man.
Because I know Joseph Chen, like in the recent match that he had before that, he went against somebody from this guy that won ADCC. I forgot his name, from Lord Irvin's.
Oh yeah, Elijah Dorsey.
Right, and that guy had really good wrestling, and Joseph Chen took him fucking down. It was like an Ouchi or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It was sick.
It was nasty.
I wasn't expecting that at all. So his wrestling's definitely gotten way better.
Yeah.
If he took that guy down. So that's why I'm curious. Like if Andy Varela went against him, and Andy Varela's pretty like active when it comes to when he's on his feet.
Yeah.
And he's wrestling. So I'm interested to know like how that went with Joseph Chen, and I didn't get to see it. I didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah, I mean,
there's so many fucking events.
So he has a Patreon.
Yeah.
Joseph Chen, and Mello had actually put up the Patreon video of like him going over the match.
Yeah.
And he said that he was purposely trying to keep Varela from. He was trying to make him tie up because Varela likes to be very much in open space.
Yeah.
So he was trying to like
that makes sense. Like
close that space. Yeah, exactly. He'll use collar ties and stuff like that so that people back up.
Right.
And or rush him.
Right.
Which is the game that he wants.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's not like at least on his feet. He's like he'll do like a shoot double.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like he's gonna go in and tie up with you and kind of set up a single or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, or he wants you to shoot. That's
pretty interesting that Joseph Chen has developed his wrestling in such a short time. I guess it was working with Nicky Rod or whatever the case may be, man.
Yeah, I mean, I know he has a coach, Dima. I don't know his last name, but
he has a coach separate from B Team that does wrestling only.
Well, now that guy is part of B Team too.
Oh, okay.
He's like their new like coach, I guess.
Okay.
I think he's like a brown belt even.
Shit.
And his whole thing is like, I'm not trying to teach them moves because I'm not going to teach Nicky Ryan anything that he doesn't know.
Right.
But I am there to like push them and make sure that they keep in mind certain things as they're rolling.
Right.
So like, oh, try to keep your heart rate high, or hey,
that's why they were saying
keep
that on
it low.
on the like the recent reels that they had. They were talking
Right.
about heart rate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's that.
Or
guy.
he'll remind them like, hey, this is a low heart rate round. Like, just keep it low. Just try to look for like little things.
Oh shit, that's sick. So you think it's that guy that's helped them develop the wrestling?
Yeah, definitely, because they're working together a lot.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So that guy has background in wrestling.
I don't even think so.
Really?
Yeah, I think he just watches all our tape. Yeah, it's crazy.
So Joseph Chen behind your that's a big one for me.
Yeah, Joseph Chen has been.
So you don't think that Varel is going to make that final 8?
Matchups. It depends, man. I mean, honestly, Mateus Denise could make final 8 too because he's so big. And again, he's like kind of like Barbosa,
right?
In the sense that tactically, he'll play the game right.
Yeah. So you think that Nicky Ryan has the capability of winning that entire competition?
Yeah.
Depending on if he comes in healthy, if his mindset's right.
I mean, Nicky Ryan's. I'm a little biased because he's one of my favorite guys, but man, if he's on, I mean, he's technically one of the best in the world, man.
Yeah.
He's
he did great against
legit.
JT, bro.
Yeah.
Like the way that whole thing set, his wrestling looked good.
His wrestling looked really
against
good.
JT.
Yeah.
Which JT is it's not like he's fucking good at wrestling.
Right.
He has good exchanges. I think Nicky Ryan's a good bet. I kind of think Taka has it. He can probably take it.
Yeah.
I think he could probably take it.
I would like to see Nicky and Tackett.
That would be a good matchup.
Yeah.
That'd
Andrew
be a good matchup.
Tackett. That would be sick.
That'd be a good one, man. I think Andrew Tucker has a size for it too, right?
Yeah.
And like he has a good size for that division to do well. You know what I mean?
I think so.
And I want to see how the Rotolos do against the larger people.
Bro, honestly, after seeing Ty and Marigali, even Ty and
but that was
Felipe Pena,
you're talking like Ty and Marigali from the other ADCC?
From the other ADCC.
Yeah, it was wild.
But that was crazy. And right before that, he had just beaten Felipe Pena.
Really?
Who's so?
Yeah, he beat him in the absolute.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that year, Felipe Pena was plus 99, and Marigali was minus 99. So he was under 215.
Right.
But Felipe Pena was probably like 230.
Fuck. Yeah, so I guess that was Ty though, right?
Right.
How did K do? Like, do you remember if he went against any other bigger guys?
No, he didn't do the absolute. I mean, he won his division.
Right.
With all subs. The youngest ADCC champion ever.
That's a dope title to have, dude.
Yeah,
I think that if we're gonna like kind of decide which division or who's gonna take that division, I do have like Nicky Ryan is up there, and I do think that but I think that Andrew Tackett's gonna take it. That's just my opinion.
Yeah,
it'd be crazy if Joseph Chen takes it.
You think Andrew Tackett takes the whole thing?
No, I think he takes the 80 kilos. I think he can take it.
That's crazy.
I think he takes it.
That's crazy.
I think he's gonna take it.
You think over the Rotolo brothers?
Yeah, I think he has it. I think he did really well in trials, and he kind of demonstrated that he's very dynamic. And he has really
amazing.
He had good wrestling.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I think I'm also kind of like an underdog guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like automatic root, but I think that Andrew Tackett has the ability to take that shit.
Yeah,
for sure. That's who I think is gonna take it.
I think for sure he makes final 8, but
you don't think he passes final 8?
I don't know. It depends on who he goes against.
Yeah,
because I think if he goes against a Rotolo, I don't know. I don't think so.
So you have that Rotolo's high up though.
Yeah,
you do.
Yeah.
So you see
they
them
make
passing,
final 4 for sure.
You got them both at one final 4 for sure.
Yeah.
So
final 4.
What is it that you think that Nicky Ryan has that can take out these Rotolos? Because if you have him kind of winning the whole thing, right? What's your opinion that?
I think he makes final 4. I don't know if I have him winning the whole thing.
Ryan?
I would love to see him.
Oh, so you would want him to win, but you don't think you have them winning it?
It's just so hard to go against Cade and Ty right now because they look incredible every match that they have.
Yeah, they've been doing really well.
And
which is crazy because they're training out of Costa Rica, right?
Yeah, I think they train there part-time, and then Atos the other half.
Right.
So
you want Nicky Ryan, but you're thinking Rotolo's.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to see Nicky Ryan win. Man, historically, Nicky Ryan, he'll have really good matches, and then he'll have some not so good matches.
Yeah, it's inconsistent.
So
and when he does bad, he does bad.
Yeah, it's tough to be a Nicky Ryan fan, but I just think that he's never lived up to his full potential.
Yeah, because of injuries and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I just think that,
it seems like he's training hard for it, bro.
Yeah.
Like at least from the.
It's $1 million. He fucking better.
Fuck yeah, bro. Which one would you pick, ADCC or CJ?
Bro, I'm going for the $1 million. I'm going for the $1 million. I'm probably not going to be one of the ones that get the special, the secret money. So just based off of that, I'm going for the $1 million.
You're not getting the under table money.
No way.
How on a Miami interview?
I'm not getting the under table money.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, so I think the Rotolos are definitely a good bet, man.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. I think Andrew Tackett's going to take this one, bro.
I mean, he definitely could be an underdog.
I think he did so good. But also, look, here's the thing. I'm also evaluating based off his performance on trials, right? Obviously,
he looked incredible.
Right, but we're talking about trials here.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the level of competition that he's facing now. And maybe at going up, he faced a couple that were at that level. We could say that. But for the most part, he's not facing the level that he's facing right now at under 80 kilos. Yeah. So if I'm basing my assumption off that, there's some variability there based on the level that he's faced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he may not look as good against these guys. He may not look as good as against these higher level players.
He beat Varela in the semifinals because he beat Oliver Taza in the finals.
Oh, so Andrew Varela didn't get to the didn't get on the
No, he beat him in the semis. Andrew Tackett beat him in the semis and then went against Oliver Taza.
That's right, dude.
Bro, it's driving me crazy.
Dude, how did you have that in your
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Let's look at over 80.
Yeah.
Okay, so William Tackett, Luke Rockhold, which they say he's an amazing grappler.
Bro.
Nicky Rod.
He's gonna shock some people, bro.
There's some good Philly, but okay. So we have
there's a bunch of random dudes in this.
Who we got? Yeah, they got some like wrestlers and stuff.
So we have Nicky Rod, Mason Fowler. Actually, I think Mason Fowler is out. I think they just announced that he's out. Okay. So
do you know
I'm not
why?
sure, but no, they didn't specify.
Okay, and also, dude, do you know that this on the under 80 kilos, or was it a super fight? Musamechi?
Yeah, it was a super fight, and he's out too.
Has he ever done ADCC? No, right?
No, that's kind of the
which is
that's kind of like the thing that people have with him is that like, yeah, he's incredible, but he doesn't do things like ADCC, so we haven't really seen him against the best guys in the world. Like lately,
he's a lower. He's like a rooster, right?
Yeah, I mean, he looked bigger. He had a match with Gabriel Souza.
Yeah. Yeah, that was recent.
Yeah, and he hit him with a calf slicer.
Yeah, from the back. That was crazy. Yeah,
at one. He's supposed to have a match with Cade, I think. Unless it's canceled because of this. I don't know.
That's true. They had like a matchup in one because they're competing in one too. But I think he's doing like MMA or some shit.
Yeah, I'm not even sure anymore.
But that's a good match. Like Gabriel Sousa's no joke, bro.
Yeah.
He took out Hogage.
Yeah, Hokage.
Hokage. I don't know how to say it. That's as good as I'm gonna get it. He took so that guy's serious shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean he's really good. But yeah, that's the issue that people have with Mikey.
Which is a good argument, bro.
Yeah, I mean he's been invited at least twice.
And he's turned them down.
Yeah.
Right? Was it for injury or anything like that? Do you remember?
I mean, that's kind of far for me to remember.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Well, he got invited for like a super fight, and I don't think he was even doing the bracket, and he pulled out of it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think they should have made him do the bracket.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he wouldn't. I mean,
and don't get me wrong,
he looked bigger, but I don't know how much bigger he is.
No, he can't be that much bigger. I like Musamechi. Like I like the way he trains and the way that not the way he trains, the way he performs. I like his style, but I just you haven't seen him against these top level guys consistently.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I agree.
And ADCC, so it's hard to argue that he's like at their tier.
Yeah.
I think before Sousa, who did he go against? He went against
I mean, a bunch of,
Imanari.
no, that was a while back. I mean, he did,
Yeah,
but that was a couple matches back.
Oh, okay.
He's gone against a bunch of like guys from one,
Mhm.
you know, which, you know, not for nothing, but I mean, it's not the same as going against Gabriel Souza or, props to him for tapping him.
Yeah.
But they're not on the same level as that guy.
And he switched. He was with Covrinha now.
Yeah.
He switched.
Apparently
so
he switches a lot. Yeah. He switches team all the time.
Yeah, he was American top team when he started, and then he went.
You gotta be where you're happy.
Yeah. So, all right. So we went on a tangent. So we got Luke Rockhold.
So we have Nicky Rod, potentially Mason Fowler.
Yeah,
we're not really sure. William Tackett, Luke Rockhold, Joao Gabriel, Victor Hugo, Owen Livesley, Felipe Andrew, Max.
I don't know who that is.
Jimenez. I don't know.
Do you know who that is?
I think I've seen him before. I think he's been invited to ADCC.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
Right.
Adam Bradley, who you can make the argument got robbed at trials, but
that was
that was like
percentage one.
Yeah, that was like the big one. You can make the argument either way, I think.
Yeah. I mean, there's
Ignacio Santos, Pat Downey,
as a wrestler,
Pedro Alex, Daniel
Greg,
bro,
Kirk Villett.
Yeah.
He's a
let
wrestler
you
too,
have that
right?
one.
Thanks. Did you give me the?
Yeah,
Have you seen Big Daddy?
Yeah.
The movie. You remember the guy that delivers the food?
Yes.
You give him all the easy ones. That's what you're doing to me.
Yeah, he's a Penn State wrestler, so that'll be interesting.
But how's the point system in this? I don't know. How's the point system for CGI?
I think they're just doing like 10-8 rounds or like
that's right. They're doing
like MMA style.
So like there's potential that they could win it just off the wrestling, no?
Potentially.
Like if they dominate wrestling and they just take the guy down. I don't know if you can take the guy down, just like stand up again.
I think okay, so from my understanding, you can't pull guard without an attachment.
Okay.
And then on top of that, you also can't be in guard on your back. So if you are going to be in a guard, unless you have an attachment, you can't be on your back. So like seated guard, you would have to stay seated.
Whoa. So you're saying you can't go supine?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. So they got the wrestlers in there, which is going to be interesting and see how that works in that rule set, because it's also rounds, right? They have 3 rounds? Or is it the final? It's 3 rounds.
No, it's 3 rounds, and then the final is 5.
How long is the matches? I don't remember.
I think they're 5 minutes.
Okay, so it's 5-minute rounds. Yeah. That's interesting. Okay. So
and we have Muhammad Ali and Cowbay.
Which is a savage, Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
So you have like 3
He's
wrestlers.
shredded at like 260, bro. It's insane. He looks like a gladiator.
Yeah. That's gonna be. I like the under 80 kilos division.
Yeah, I think that's a better division.
I think it's a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
Because over 80s, we got some like wrestlers that are going in there, which I wonder how they're gonna play that rule, because they can't win in the submission exchange. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the
saying
guys
can is kind of obsolete. Like I'm being kind of like completely dismissive, but I think that it's, if you've been wrestling your whole life, you're not going to engage in like a grappling submission, looking for submissions in this type of.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why you would.
Right.
You know, like I just don't see the point. Yeah, I just don't see the point why you would engage in jiu-jitsu if at the end of the day, like
you got to use the wrist to your favor.
Yeah, that's why. Like, if the rule set is kind of helping you out in the sense that they can't even lay supine, as you would like to say.
What would you call it, bro?
No, yeah, supine. Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like I'm an asshole?
No, because you just corrected me. You're like, oh yeah, supine. Okay, yeah.
I was just looking for the word for what you gave me, the fucking definition, asshole.
But yeah, so if they can't lay supine, then I don't see why you wouldn't just like kind of almost force them to come back up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So if you take them down, would you pin them for like? You just have to pin them. for a long.
I mean, dude, even if you take them down like 4 times and they scramble back up,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Air
Like,
quotes.
you know, they scramble back up. Like, oh yeah, I couldn't hold you down, but I took you down with a nice fire, man. You
And
know,
then
like,
as they're coming up, you just do another one.
yeah, whatever it is.
That's gonna be interesting to see, man. Like we've seen it before, like wrestlers engage, but not in this type of rule set where it's like a 10-8 round.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not familiar with the details of the rules, but if we just break it down based off that, it's gonna be interesting to see how they deal with that dynamic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, everything's kind of still up in the air.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if I agree with, but I think at this point, like it's so close to the event,
Yeah.
like you would want to start giving out more information.
I'm sure
But-
the fighters know, man. I'm sure like the competitors know.
Yeah, I'm sure that they know. That way they can practice. But
Right.
you know, for us, the fans, it's
I guess
there's kind of been a
marketing
time
the
of like
event.
limbo where you're kind of just like waiting, like, oh, what are the rules? Because at that point, then we can like speculate, oh, who's gonna do better in this rule set or that rule set.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they're wasting not wasting their time. They're putting all their time in actually marketing the event.
Yeah,
Because if like for me and you, like to see rule sets is probably like something we would dig into.
yeah.
But I don't think the regular jiu-jitsu fan is going to be like,
I
oh, let
think-
me look at the rule set.
I think that this event is bringing a lot of eyes that don't necessarily care about jiu-jitsu.
Right.
So, I mean, that's cool. You know, that definitely helps.
Yeah.
But that's more to your point where like we're geeking out about the rule set.
Yeah.
Those people are not going
Right.
to care about
And
that.
I think that
you
was
know?
the main point for the 10-8.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because any MMA fan understands the 10-8 rule, you know what
Which
I
is
mean?
an
Like
easy
a 10-8
transition
round.
from an MMA fan to
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu.
exactly. And I think that's what he's trying to do, you know?
Yeah, I'm not as excited for the 80 kilos
Yeah.
because I think that they're, I don't know. I'm just not as excited for it.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Who do you got for
Nicky
this one?
Rod
Nicky
definitely
Rod?
makes it Final Four.
Yeah.
Victor Hugo definitely makes it Final Four. I'm pretty sure they're going to put them on opposite sides because those are kind of like the top 2 guys.
Mm-hmm. You got Tackett, but Tackett's
Tackett
is wild for going over 80.
Yeah.
That's
That's
wild,
crazy.
bro.
It's crazy. And Craig even told him, like, we can put you in the same bracket as your brother. And he was like, no, I want to win 2 million. So,
Yeah.
it's
I wonder how
crazy.
they decided who was going to go over and who was going to go under. Rock, paper, scissors?
I mean, I think William is the bigger brother.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think size-wise.
But is the cut like that bad for him to get to under? I mean, he's already under 80, isn't he?
No, I don't think... I think he could definitely make the
Under 80? Easy.
the under 80.
Yeah.
But I think he was, like, adamant about, like, no, I want my
Dude.
brother to win, and I want to win the other million.
Dude, fuck that. I'm playing rock, paper, scissors hard with my brother. I'm not fucking just going in there and be like, I'll
I mean,
take the over.
Technically, Ty Ruotolo and Cade Ruotolo could have done the same thing,
But
but they
they've been doing-
decided to be in the same bracket.
They've been, dude, that's to go over 80 to over 80 from their size.
I know.
That's wild, bro.
I know. It's crazy.
Dude, so I don't know. If I was and they've always competed against each other a bunch of times.
Yeah.
So I don't think they give a fuck.
The only thing that they asked was to be on separate sides.
Which
And
is
they
fair.
got that. So
Which is fair. We might see a Rotolo final.
we might, bro. We might. And if we do, they're going to fucking go at it.
Yeah.
Like, guaranteed they're going to go at it.
I don't want to be so excited for it if it was, dude. I don't know why. Just knowing that they're brothers is like, fuck.
Yeah.
There's no drama behind it.
So,
they're both winning
that's the
money.
argument.
Yeah.
That is the other argument where, like, I know they're going to go at it, but also not really much is at stake anymore.
Right.
Because their family already won it.
Yeah, it's not
You know,
fun.
so,
They should be the first 2 matches, bro.
I mean,
Fucking
Bro.
let's do it, man.
I think at least semifinals.
Yeah, fucking
But-
put them both in the first bracket.
Right. But that was the agreement. Craig said yes, so whatever.
That's
it is
fair.
what it is.
It's fair. That's fair. Whatever.
But so Nicky Rod, Victor Hugo, who else?
I mean, the best matchup here is going to be Nicky Rod and Victor Hugo.
Yeah, I think that's the final.
Or Muhammad Ali, bro. That guy's
I mean,
aggressive.
Nicky went at it with Muhammad Ali in his first ADCC run,
Yeah.
but that was when he was like a blue belt.
Okay. I don't
think
remember how that
Nicky's a
went.
lot better
But did he
now.
dominate?
I mean, no,
I
that was
don't-
a
I don't remember the
crazy
match.
wrestling match.
Yeah.
It was back and forth. They were going outside of the mat and everything.
Well, you got to
hitting
assume that
tables.
Muhammad Ali also got better from that time frame, right?
Well, he started focusing on MMA.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
So that's the only reason why I'm kind of leaning towards Nicky Rod, because he's solely working on jiu-jitsu is now a black belt versus before he was a blue belt. And Muhammad Ali, since then, switched over to
I
MMA.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's got to be Victor.
Yeah. He actually had a fight recently.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How'd he do?
I think he knocked that guy out.
Fuck. I
But
don't
he's
doubt
like
it, bro.
260, bro.
I don't doubt it, bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think Nicky Rod and Victor was probably the best match. The best matchup there.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see Luke Rockhold how he does.
I think Rockhold makes it further than people think. I think he makes it to the round of 8, maybe even round of 4, man, depending on the matchup. Felipe Andrew could make it round 8 for sure because he's just gonna straight ankle everybody.
Yeah.
Same thing with Cal Bame or Bone. I don't know how you pronounce it.
I like both ways you said it. They're both correct in my book.
Thanks,
Thanks,
bro.
That was good.
Yeah, he could definitely heel hook and leg lock anybody. Joao Gabriel is a massive human being. He's actually one of the last people that almost beat Gordon. So,
how long ago was that?
That was 2019, right before
COVID.
No, right before the ADCC in 2019.
I don't remember that match.
Yeah, he actually tore Gordon's LCL.
Oh, I think I remember that now. Now you say it. Now I remember that. Yeah. Well, see that. I mean, that's another thing. That guy did he get invited to ADCC?
Yeah, he did.
So he would probably be in Gordon's bracket.
Yeah.
And Gordon's doing the bracket and a super fight.
No, he's doing 2 super fights.
Oh, he's not doing the bracket?
No, not.
He's doing
at least as of right now, he's not.
He's doing Vinny. Is it?
No, he's doing Felipe Pena and Yuri Simoes.
Why did I think it was I think it's because I was watching the fucking reel with Gabi Garcia.
Yeah, probably. He's always said that he wants that match back because that was the last person that he lost to.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, but I don't think that match is going to attract any eyes, to be honest. I don't even think that Magalesh is that active anymore.
The Felipe Pena match doesn't even interest me anymore.
Yeah.
They've done it so many times and they've
he just wants the number back.
Yeah.
He just wants it because they're tied now, right?
Yeah, he just no, they're not. Felipe Pena had beat him twice.
Yeah.
And then he lost the last time. But that was the same day that Leandro Lowe had passed away, or like the day before.
Yeah, it was like the day before, the week before.
Yeah.
But he did tell him that he would move the match.
Yeah. No, I thought everything was clean. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Dude, you should have not fought.
Yeah, exactly.
Like fuck
exactly.
It. Not fight.
And then if everything that Gordon was saying in that situation is true, like if you're then saying, okay, well, pay me more.
Yeah,
like now you're using your friend's death to get paid more.
It looks looks like you're kind of doing like it's a loss.
It's kind of sleazy
with an asterisk, but
right.
It's like, oh, I lost, but
exactly
there's this asterisk now, which is why I think Gordon wants to get it back.
Right.
He wants to run it back.
Yeah.
You know, they should do that outside of this out of the competition, ADCC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, I thought that whole thing was trash. I don't think they should have made. They just like invented another super fight so that Gordon can get another medal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I like Gordon.
Yeah.
You know, let me rephrase that. I like Gordon's jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
You know, as a person, I don't know him. Right. I mean, he says some crazy shit, but but as far as jiu-jitsu, he's undoubtedly the best. Right?
Yeah.
No-gi at least.
Yeah, man.
But to just invent
another
it's
kind of drastic, dude. It's kind of like a drastic measure to be like, oh, we're gonna give him 2 super fights and hopefully this draws in attention.
Yeah, and then the other thing is like that counts as an ADCC medal, and the whole thing that he wants to do,
as a medal, bro.
It shouldn't. The whole thing that he wants to do is rack up the most amount of medals. So now you just gave him a free medal
if he wins.
I mean, if he wins, right? Hypothetically speaking, he wins.
Yeah,
which I think he should.
Yeah,
he's gonna get another medal that.
Yeah, but that shouldn't count as I'm arguing with you And then
Right.
it's not you. I'm like,
No,
that
no,
shouldn't count
I
as a medal. You didn't go to the tournament.
100%.
Give
I
him a belt
agree
or
with that.
something.
I mean, historically, the absolute super fight,
Yeah.
they get a belt or a medal or whatever.
Yeah.
But like it really is one match.
Dude, it's not the tournament.
Yeah.
If you're getting a medal out of it, you should be competing in the tournament in order to get that medal. I don't think
Yeah.
you should be going in and just getting a medal for a super fight. It's a super fight.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, you can argue for that one just because historically it's always been around.
Well,
But that
even
new one-
historically, I think it's ridiculous if they count that as a medal for the tournament. You know what I mean? That means it should just be the one. Like if you're counting it as an 80, maybe it's just a sense of me kind of being annoyed by the categorization of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That annoys me. That it's
Yeah.
like, okay, this guy's like they're putting two medals one next to the other and saying, oh, this is an ADCC medal.
Right.
In my opinion, it should be completely different and categorize different. Don't give it a medal. Maybe it's a belt or some shit. It's aesthetics.
Well, yeah, I think that's what they do.
Oh, okay.
They give a belt for the
But
for the absolute super fight.
But then it's a belt. Let's just
Yeah,
keep it
yeah,
like
it's
that.
a belt.
Don't
Yeah.
fucking call it a medal. It's a
Right,
belt.
right.
You know what I mean? It drives me crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that other one doesn't make sense to me.
So what do you think about the ADCC right now? How it looks?
ADCC, I mean, it looks good.
Let's look at this.
Looks good. I mean, they have these pictures,
Fabricio.
but I think this is gonna be
Yeah, it's easier. It's easier.
So 66.
66 looks good. No,
66
even
looks
77
really good.
Looks good. 66 looks good. Yeah. I mean, that's a good bracket. Krellenstein, which is weird. I mean, that makes sense because he's 66 kilos, and I guess he didn't want to go over to get, against
Yeah,
Andre.
I think he walks around at like 160 or 165,
let's do that.
maybe.
DeAndre Corbett's a good one.
Bro, Ethan is
Bro, you see his
big,
last
bro.
one? His last match?
Yeah,
He fucking
against
looked-
DeAndre.
He looked good.
Bro, I've rolled with Ethan and he's not like he doesn't have a small frame.
Hmm?
It's weird. He's like my height, maybe like an inch taller,
Okay.
and he has like really broad shoulders.
Okay.
He looks like
Is he
a
lanky?
Dorito. Like a really small waist.
He has a Dorito
broad
back.
yeah, broad shoulders. He looks like a Dorito with arms and legs. You wouldn't think that he could make 66.
Really?
Yeah. I was talking to him and I was like, I don't know how the hell you do that.
Yeah.
He was like, it sucks.
Maybe we should go up and weight, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, if
man.
it works for him, it's probably a nasty cut. What do you think he walks around at?
Probably 160, 165. If
Is
I
he
had to
long?
guess. I mean, yeah.
He's long.
He has like long, skinny arms and legs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just his upper body that like looks jacked.
Ethan,
But,
Ashley Williams, Josh,
So DeAndre Corbett's
Diego Pato.
great. Fabricio Andre,
Mm-hmm.
sick.
That's gonna be the one that I'm really interested in, bro.
Yeah, I think he didn't make it further last time because he went against Diogo Hayes, who was his teammate.
Mm-hmm.
So at the time, they had to meet in the second round
Yeah.
just based on the fact that they were teammates. But this time, I think he makes it way
Fabricio?
further. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got really good shooting. He's
I
been
think he makes
developing
it
it.
way further.
I think he's gonna do good.
And at trials, he looked like an animal.
Dude, I think Kennedy's pretty good too.
Yeah, Kennedy's always up there.
Yeah, I think Kennedy's pretty
Pato.
good.
Pato's always going to be up there.
Yeah, that's gonna be between those guys.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Diego Hayes, Fabricio. Do you know that Diego Hayes' girlfriend is in the Olympics right now?
Really?
Yeah, she's an American. Is it Diego Hayes? Yeah, it's Diego Hayes. His girlfriend is on the U.S. American Olympic team
For what?
for wrestling.
No, that's Mika.
That's Mika?
Mika Gavao.
Oh shit, you're right. That's
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah. I think her name is like Amit Allure or something like that.
Yeah. Amir, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like,
Dude, they're gonna
It's
have super
pronounced weird.
babies.
bro, it's going to take a double out of there.
Dude, that's gonna be a super baby. You're right.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I thought it was. I fucking fucked up. My bad.
Yeah. No, but that's, I mean, bro, that's sick.
That's wild. Yeah, that's the bracket that I'm most interested in is the 66 kilos.
Yeah. Honestly, that is really like Brazil heavy
Mm-hmm.
because I think Diogo Hayes, Diego Pato, Kennedy, and Fabricio could be. I mean, Gabriel Souza's in there too,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and he made it. He made it to day 2.
Yeah.
Actually, there was a guy last ADCC who was going against Gabriel Souza, had him in a guillotine, and it was really tight. And for whatever reason, the ref reset
Oh
the
shit!
position.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. And then he ended up Gabriel Souza ended up winning.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Dude, and it was a tight guillotine. I thought he was gonna put him out.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Then 77, JT Torres is there.
Yeah.
Mega Galvao, that's good.
I think JT's on his
On his decline.
Yeah, he's on his decline at this point. I
He's
think
been
this is
doing
his
it, right?
last one.
Yeah,
But
makes
he's been
sense.
doing it since like 2011.
Yeah, he's
or
been
something.
around and he's already gotten a gold medal out of that.
He's got 2.
Oh yeah,
He's got
he's
2
already gotten that
in a row.
Oliver Taza. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oliver Taza. Gary Tonin. Gary Tonin also is on the drop, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think that last ADCC when he lost first round,
Mm-hmm.
ever since then, he just
Has he been competing outside of that?
not really, man.
No,
Not
he
really.
hasn't really been active.
No.
I mean, I'm a Gary Tonin fan, bro.
Me too.
If he took the title there, I'd be excited.
Bro, I mean,
Well, you got Dante Leon in that too.
when my boy Dante, when I was first starting jiu-jitsu, Gary Tonin was like the guy I wanted to emulate,
Yeah.
and it ended up not working out that way. I ended up going more so like Gordon.
Yeah.
Like my style is more like Nikki and more like Gordon.
Dude, but Gary Tonin's
But Gary
wild.
Tonin's so good to watch.
Yeah, he's fun to watch, bro. He's wild. He's wild.
I mean, for me, Mika, Dante, PJ,
Mm-hmm.
and
How was the training with Dante?
bro, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
told me a
And they're
little
all
bit about it.
super nice, bro. They're all super nice. Max Hansen, he just got invited. He's a killer too, bro. I've rolled with him a bunch. Rolled with Dante a bunch.
Yeah, it's got to be a crazy experience.
Yeah, man, they're really nice, and their technique is sick.
Dude, Gary Tonin, that was up in Canada? No, that was in Wisconsin. Where'd you go?
I went to Toledo, Ohio.
He's Canadian?
Yeah, both of
didn't
them
know.
are
Oh shit.
Dante and Max.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
So you got okay. Elijah Dorsey. We got I can't see. Oh,
they put
Wagner's in there.
Wagner
Wagner's in
77.
77?
No way. I don't know if that's correct. If that's correct, that's wild because Wagner is huge.
77? I don't know.
Huge, bro. The last time I saw Wagner, he was like 210.
Fuck.
He used to do 77.
Yeah.
And then he went up to 88.
Yeah.
Got noticeably bigger.
Yeah.
And I thought he was doing 88 again.
No, maybe he cut.
Bro, maybe that was like a last minute shift.
Yeah.
But that would be insane.
Dude, and then you got
Holy crap.
yeah, that's also a good one too, man. I think that's a good
I mean,
bracket.
Wagner's always game.
Yeah, bro.
Always.
You
And
can't
if
cut him
he's
out.
at 77, I mean, the weight cut could kill him, but
Maybe he's been doing it over time though. Trying to lose it.
maybe. But it also could be where he's like way stronger than everyone.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Maybe they fucked up.
Fuck.
No, because then there would be somebody wrong in 88 then too. Yeah, Giancarlo, which I think Giancarlo takes it on this one.
Yeah, I actually think that Isaac is gonna be in the final 4. I think he's gonna make it further this time.
He used to be on B team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna make it further. He could potentially even go to the finals. I mean, depending on, this is all speculating on how the bracket's gonna go.
Yeah.
But if the bracket's set up a certain way, he can make it to the finals.
Wait, is Jacob Rodriguez J-Rod?
Yeah,
I didn't know his name. So he stayed in ADCC.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
interesting.
he's definitely over 80
Yeah.
kg. So for him to do the CJI, he would have to go against his brother at some point.
Oh, okay. That's why he wanted to stay over there. He did the
I'm
anti-tacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Giancarlo's going to take that one.
Yeah. I mean, Ryan Aiken is nasty, bro. And he's someone that not a lot of people know about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was about to say I don't remember.
He's out of 10th Planet Atlanta with
Okay.
Sean Applegate.
Okay.
He's a killer, bro.
Shit.
He's a killer. Honestly, that whole school, 10th Planet Atlanta, they're all really, really good. Actually, I was watching some guy just snap someone's leg from there.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, they're
was that the
killers.
recent one? The one that it's a heel hook, and the guy kind of like turns the wrong way.
No, I think it was like right now as I was pulling up,
Yeah.
I was watching it because I think there's like a Midwest finishers or
Oh, it
something
just happened
happening
right now?
Yeah. And he just snapped some guy's legs. Yeah. Not Ryan, but I think some kid Kevin or something like that.
I gotta look it up.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, if anything, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
But yeah, man, he's a killer. He could definitely make it far.
So who do you think is gonna take it? Like, who do you got like
For me,
top 3 to take it?
For sure, I think Giancarlo. I mean, you can't really bet against Giancarlo. He's like still looking so good against everybody.
Yeah. He lost recently but I think it was judge decision though.
He lost to,
or was it by submission?
No, he lost to Kenan Duarte.
Right.
I think it was actually at the Grand Prix, the IBJJF Grand Prix. They had a no-gi Grand Prix.
Oh, okay.
And
was it that?
yeah, I think so. I mean, unless he lost to someone else, but I think, I mean, he's got to be top of that.
Yeah, I think he's gonna take that
division.
one. I think he's gonna take that one.
And then Isaac is up there. Couch, depending on who he's up against.
But he's a smaller 88, right?
I don't know. I don't know if he's that small. Oh,
you got Pedro Marino. That guy's on the D-line too, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he's just like a gamer. He's gonna game the system.
Which is fucked up for me to say because I'm like, he's on the eagle and I'm here on the couch. Oh shit.
Yeah, man. I think that those two are probably gonna be in the final, and that's.
I want to see how J-Rod does. He hasn't he hasn't been doing it well in his last tournaments, but I think it's a level competition that he's facing.
Man, it's crazy because some matches he looks so good. I mean, he just went against the Gi guy.
Yeah. That's yeah, the guy from AOJ.
What's his name? Tynan?
Yep.
Yep. He went against him, and he looked really good up until the end. It was just like a simple mistake, but
yeah, but I think it's also because
really
he was facing this guy that doesn't do a lot of no-gi.
True.
You know what I
True.
mean? And then once he got like the style down or like the game down, he started to beat J-Rod.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think if Tynan does no-gi more and focus on no-gi, he's gonna be a fucking savage.
Yeah. He's gonna be sick.
He's gonna be a savage.
I just don't know how much he wants to actually put into no-gi.
Yeah.
Because his niche is the gi.
Yeah.
And he makes a lot of money doing that. So
yeah, why would
he's one of the few guys that actually makes money in the gi. So
yeah, why would you switch it? And we got -99. I think you gave us a 10 minutes thing like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Let's just go over what we're gonna do like 99. We can do it again.
Yeah. All right, so Kenan Duarte, I mean,
yeah,
hard to go against him.
Vinny Magalias. Dude, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that thing.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna listen to it in the car on the way home.
You gotta watch it, dude. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it to you. Felipe Pena.
Is Vinny doing it? Oh,
yeah,
he's doing plus. Okay.
So it wasn't so wrong. He's just not doing the super match.
Yeah.
Griffith. Yeah, like Perez.
I mean, Kenan Duarte for -99 is.
It's hard to beat that. Lolato's doing it? I didn't know he was doing it.
Yeah. This is probably gonna be his last one too, man. He's like 40.
He's up there,
or something.
Yeah, he's up there.
Which more all power to him. Like,
yeah,
that's cool. I hope that when I'm 42, I'm still competing.
Fuck yeah, bro.
So
shit, that'd be great.
Yeah, man. I don't really see anybody else on this list. I mean, even Cyborg. I mean, he's beaten Kenan Duarte. But that was a long time ago.
Yeah. I think Kenan Duarte has that one.
The thing is that if he can't bully you, then he kind of breaks. And you saw that in the match with Marigali.
Well, that one was in ADCC.
Oh, dude, Marigali's in
Oh,
minus.
the
Oh, yeah.
Marigali. That's
So
those
okay,
two.
so I take back what I said. Marigali's winning this division.
Do you think? I think he can give him some work.
Nah,
You don't think so?
nah, because I mean they had a match and it was all Marigali. It wasn't even close.
Yeah, he's been dominating. True.
Yeah,
That's true.
He's been
dominating.
killing people.
Yeah, he's been dominating. He's been doing very well in the Nogi matches that he's been doing. So yeah,
but,
I guess
but that'll be the final.
Right.
That'll be the final.
If they're on the right side of the brackets, right?
I like Pixley too. Pixley, I don't know if he'll make it that far. I just don't think he's there yet.
Yeah.
But actually the first ever Who's Number One was built around Pixley.
Really?
Yeah, so they originally did Who's Number One for the Flow Wrestling.
Okay. When it wasn't Flow Sports, it was just Flow Wrestling.
Well, no, Flow Sports has like a bunch of different branches.
Right.
So they have Flow Cheer, Flow Wrestling,
right.
Like all kinds of branches.
Yeah.
So when they were doing the Flow Wrestling, at some point they ended up making Who's Number One to see if it was him or this other kid, because apparently they had gone back and forth a lot, and they were trying to see who the best in the nation was.
Really?
Yeah. So then Flow Wrestling had created the event, built it around Pixley and this other kid.
Yeah.
And then he ended up like wrestling. So there's
drama there.
Well, yeah, that was years ago. That was like 10 years ago or something.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
And then he started doing jiu-jitsu, ended up being on Who's Number One again. And that's how like he actually tells that story.
Oh, wait. But he was a wrestler before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
now I get it. I was like, what the? Why would they just jump into?
Yeah. No, he wrestled like D1 and
yeah. Okay.
So Pixley, I like Pixley. I just don't think he's there yet. Declan Moody looked really good at the last Who's Number One. He's a B team guy.
Yeah.
Australian. Yeah, I mean, in that bracket, it's basically Marigali and Kenan Duarte.
Yeah, so you're thinking Marigali's going to take it, which is probably accurate, dude.
Yeah, and I mean
there's nobody really there that's going to contest.
There's been a little bit of okay, so before Mason Fowler and Roberto Jimenez switched over to CJI, Marigali had put up a post saying that he had already talked to Mo. He said that he wanted Roberto Jimenez and he wanted Mason Fowler. So that he had already talked to Mo and saying, "Oh, I talked to them and I talked to him and I asked him if we could put them on my side."
Yeah.
Right? So it's obviously showing favoritism.
Right.
If you could set up your whole
your bracket, dude.
So there's also that plays into it, but I think either way, even if he didn't have a say, he would beat everybody in this.
I mean,
the
ties have a say on CGI, I guess.
Yeah.
So I guess a little bit of that over there too. And the males.
And then plus 99. I mean, Big Dan.
Yeah.
He's a killer. I mean, but he's another one that breaks. So you never really know. If he can't really
Luke Griffith also has a tendency to break sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, he broke against Wagner.
Yeah.
Wagner was able to beat
him. Was that a karate combat?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that was like the first time that they had a
it was here in Miami.
Like the pit series. Yeah,
it was here in Miami. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that Big
Felipe Pena is definitely a big name.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't yeah, Felipe Pena could take it. Like, who else is in that bracket that's gonna contest him?
I mean, it's hard to say because Gordon was like the big favorite. I mean, it's really just, I guess Roosevelt.
Yeah,
Roosevelt is a bigger name. He's pretty good, but it also depends. Sometimes he loses to guys that he probably should beat.
Yeah. So you got Filipina, Big Dan, and then you got
I mean, Luke Griffith beat Roosevelt recently, actually.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty good win for him.
It depends how he comes in, man.
Yeah.
Depends how he comes in. It depends how how Dan comes in, because Dan also lost in a recent tournament,
Yeah.
but I think it was in like EBI rules.
So he lost to Ryan Aiken.
And Giancarlo also lost in the ABI, in that ABI.
To Big Dan.
It was the Big Dan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was to Big Dan. And then Big Dan lost to Ryan Aiken, the guy from 10th Planet Atlanta.
The guy you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. He's really, really good.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But I didn't remember who it was, but I remember Big Dan losing that one.
Yeah.
That was like a semifinal match, right?
No, that was the
finals.
final?
Yeah.
That was the finals.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was sick.
So it's Big Dan. It's Felipe Pena.
Yeah.
And then Luca Griffith, depending how he comes in. So it's those three are the big names right now.
Yeah.
In that category.
Yeah.
And then females, Jasmine Rocha, you got her there. I think Jasmine takes it.
Jasmine, maybe, man. Maybe. I mean, it would be cool to see like someone from Miami win. You know, that would be sick, from South Florida. Not so much Miami, but South Florida.
Yeah.
Maisa Bastos is going to be tough to beat. And Anna Rodriguez as well. I think that those three are probably top 3 seeds. Okay. And Margot too.
Oh shit.
Yeah. She's really good too.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. She's nasty in the gi, but her no gi's pretty good too.
I think the female brackets are probably gonna be better in this ADCC because I don't see the female brackets in the ACJ, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna be a better contention.
Yeah, if you want to see female brackets, for sure ADCC. I mean,
they got nothing.
And I like watching female matches. They bang, bro. Like they go after it.
And technically they're good too.
Yeah, they're really really good. It's super high level technique, and they scrap.
Yeah, bro.
That girl, Adele. I think that's how you pronounce it, Adele. She's really really good. And she has like nasty leg locks. She'll break someone's foot.
I gotta look into her, bro. I haven't seen her. But I think that's a good one. And then we have the female 65, which is Bia Mystique.
Yeah, you have Bia Mosquita. You have Helena Cravar.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Anna Carolina Vieira.
Yeah.
Amanda Levy.
That's nasty. A good one, bro.
I think those are the top 4.
Yeah.
Oh damn, Brianna St. Marie. Forgot about her. Yeah, this is a tough one. I think, man, it's tough.
I mean,
it would be cool to see Helena win.
Yeah, as a blue belt, it'd be dope.
I mean, it's crazy that she's a blue belt.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Crazy.
What is she, like 17?
Yeah, she shouldn't be a blue belt.
That's crazy.
But it would be cool just to like have the youngest ADCC champion be
a blue belt,
female. You know, that would
be
cool.
Wild, dude.
That'd be a win for the.
She hasn't lost in a minute, right?
Cool.
Like she just competed. She put 4 medals. She hasn't lost in a long time.
Yeah, I don't.
To be fair, she was fighting in a blue belt bracket, which is her bracket, but her level is way higher than that.
I think the last person to beat her, and by submission, is Let me see if she's here. I don't know if she is. Elizabeth Clay.
Okay.
I think Elizabeth Clay beat her in trials last year.
Yeah, that was a while back, bro.
Yeah.
She was what, 15?
Yeah, something like that.
That's crazy. She was a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's still a kid, but like she's like barely a kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? At 15. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. So I think it would be cool for her to win. Anna Carolina Vieira is always game. She's always at the top. Like, doesn't matter. I feel like it doesn't matter what her age is. She's just always at the top. She finds a way to win these brackets.
Yeah, definitely. The girls are much better than
I think the girls brackets are better.
I'm probably tuning for the girls bracket for that.
Yeah.
For the ADCC, but then you have the 66, 60 what? 65?
Plus 65. 65. Amy Campo, who's the reigning champion.
Yeah. I think she's gonna take it. You got Kendall too.
Kendall looked really, really good last go.
Yeah. But
unfortunately she got injured. But I actually thought she was gonna take the whole thing.
Yeah.
She looked that good. Rafaela Geddes, which went to the finals, got second place against Amy Campo. She actually almost won.
Yeah.
And then Amy Campo won like right at the end.
Yeah, I think that's gonna probably be Amy Campos again.
Yeah, I think it'll be between Amy Campo and actually, yeah, probably Kendall.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Oh, Nathalie De Jesus, but she hasn't competed in a while.
Yeah, but she's good.
Yeah.
When she's on, she's on.
She was mostly a gi person though, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. She hasn't competed in a while, but she just had a baby. She's coming back from having a baby, so it's gonna be interesting to see that.
Yeah.
How she came back and how she's gonna compete now in no gi, but I think Amy Campos takes that bracket.
Yeah, I think so.
And then you got Gordon.
Yeah, basically you have Gordon versus Yuri, which is gonna be on Sunday, and then Saturday is gonna be Gordon and Filipina. Gordon's gonna win both of them. I mean, he should win both of them. I would be surprised if he doesn't.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be Gordon. It's gonna be Gordon.
Yeah, those are the
Shouldn't give him a medal.
Easiest picks.
Yeah, so I
think there's a way that you can bet on these matches, but I'm not really sure.
You would bet on these matches for Gordon?
No. I'm just saying, like, on all of them, like all of these matches, on all the brackets and like CJI and ADCC, there's a way of betting, because I've seen people like put up their betting lines and stuff.
Right. But, well, I mean, there's got to be a way to look at it. I want to look it up. Yeah. Can you imagine you put money on Jurison Morris and then he wins? I
mean, that'd be crazy. But honestly, he didn't look that great. He won the absolute, but he didn't look great.
Yeah.
His matches sucked. They were boring. They were so boring.
Yeah, he's out. I think he's out too, man. Like he's coming out too. Like he's coming down.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's gonna be interesting just to see what happens after this. Like after the ADCC and after the tournament, what's gonna happen with CJI? What's the direction they're gonna go?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, at the end of the day, like the whole point was for people to get paid.
Yeah,
they got paid. Whether it was the $1 million, the under the table money, whatever it was. I mean, people got paid, which is what he wanted, and it's moving the sport in the right direction. So
that's what I think.
I'm all for it, man.
That's what I think. Well, we can do another one of these when it's all over.
Yeah,
and we'll talk about like the matches actually.
Yeah, sounds good to me, bro.
That was good, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me.